This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Rachel Fife.
Welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast. Now, are you in need of a turnkey solution for all your video production needs? Well, that resource is closer than you think. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Jill Richardson, with Living Large Productions. Jill, how is it going?
Yay, Rachel! It is going great. I am so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. Well, we're excited to learn all about your business. Now, tell us about your company.
Well, Living Large Productions is Orange County base. I have been around for decades, really. And what I love about Orange County, it really has a lot of production value, and obviously with talent in Los Angeles and all the production there. Orange County has always had a lot of work in corporations and advertising and marketing. So that's mainly what I have specialized in for my career. Really, I have had just decades of experience. I'm a casting director. I'm a location scout for Orange County. I'm a producer, and really producing is, obviously understanding what the client is needing and wanting, and then advising a budget and a crew that will meet those goals and produce an outstanding production. So, like I had mentioned, I've been around for a couple decades here in Orange County, and mainly Living Large Productions is a professional production company, and we specialize in corporate productions. And what that is could be testimonial videos, CEO interviews, how-to videos, animation, advertising, truly broadcast radio and television commercials. That's my main specialty.
Wonderful. Well, how did you get into this business?
Well, I have always been creative, and initially I wanted to be a news reporter. And the more I got into news reporting, or just I actually had my own show on a cable. I produced it myself. It was called the IE. And I just really realized that I worked better as a news reporter, it was more kind of a standalone working with a smaller group. But I feel like in corporate productions, you're really working with a lot of different industries, and kind of, you might be working on a training video for myself, and then a couple months later I might be working on an advertisement. So I initially started thinking I was going to be a news reporter, and I felt like opportunity just opened up more for really work opportunity. Didn't happen in news reporting, and so, but it did happen more in production. So it just kind of, I felt like production it has a creative component about it, so that's always been my driving force. But really, with marketing and working in the corporate video production, I felt like it was the both ends of both business and the creative. So that's kind of when I kept on working initially, I felt like that path really kept on presenting itself more and more. So that's how I've
Wonderful.
arrived.
Wonderful. Well, what do you think are some myths or misconceptions in your industry?
I think a big myth right now, because of technology and our phone, that people think that everyone can do a video. And really, everyone can do a video with your phone. Everyone could edit with your phone. Everyone could create something and put that out there. I think that the myth is that everyone can do it, but really, I feel like that there is a look and a consistency with professional video production that can't be crossed over in just more self people doing it themselves. And so I feel like the myth of people saying that they can do it, really, when you realize the time it takes for editing or involving for a really good professional shoot, it's a lot more time intensive and focus intensive and experience than you realize.
Yeah. So we know that marketing is really the heart of every business.
Yes.
So who are your target customers and how are you attracting them?
My my really, my customers are more for businesses and corporations that need a professional video, that understand the value of having a professional video and what that does to their brand. I feel like it's really been challenging, because technology has advanced so much, that I feel like it's harder to find potential customers that are wanting that. Um, I feel that, like, I don't do as well with living large productions on social media, so
Mm.
maybe there's an issue of not finding that with, potential clients. But I feel like there's just so much more competition, now with marketing, but yet it's so important. So it's really kind of hard to, find clients, and I find personally that when I find clients, that I retain these clients, and that there's lasting relationships for years and decades that I have for that. But the new clients are the harder ones to find right now for me.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about doing your own podcast?
I have a couple of different projects going on, and I'm a partner with Red Diamond Sisters, which is an organization about period empowerment. So I have definitely been doing tons of podcasts. We actually just interviewed Planned Parenthood, Orange County, and San Bernardino chapter,
Mm.
the communications coordinator. So I've been doing podcasts, for that. I feel like for Living Large Productions, I need to venture in that, Rachel, because let's face it, I feel like more and more people are going to that area to learn new things, going into that channel for that.
Mm.
So I should.
Yeah.
It's on the list.
Now, outside of work, what do you like to do for fun?
Ooh, that is, I live in Southern California, in Dana Point specifically, and I am so grateful every day for just where I live. I feel like
Mm.
fun is just literally going outside and experiencing a sunset, or we're just finishing the summer season, which is my favorite. So there's just been so many good concerts. I really feel like events that the community puts out, I can't emphasize enough how special I think that is. And I think when, you have concerts in the park, or plays, or, little community garage sales, I feel like that those are fun. And I feel like that really is a way to just connect more. It's fun for me to get out there, and I feel like I love meeting new people, and if I can meet more people in my neighborhood, um, it's even better then.
Wonderful. Well, Jill, please tell our listeners one thing they should remember about Living Large Productions.
Living Large Productions, I feel, has a wealth of experience, of video production experience. I really bring together crews that just have, a sense of experience that can really add value to any production. And I feel that, with marketing experience and kind of understanding, really what appeals to people, really, that value, I think, carries cross. I think it's interesting because, money is tight right now for people. And it's kind of the chicken or the egg. Do you advertise first and then get busy, or vice versa? But I think that advertising, whatever your budget is, I think it, truly, needs to be put out there. I think advertising and just connecting with your brand and with your customers is so important. So whatever the value or money you have, you just should find a way. And I personally feel like it's so important. So I'm always willing to work with different budgets and different clients on a production, because I'm passionate about helping them just, achieve what they're wanting in their business. So I try to create value for customers in their productions. And if budget is, I just try to work with people also with their established budgets.
Well, how can our listeners learn more about Living Large Productions?
Well, thank you very much. I need to do more podcasts and more kind of content. I have grown my business. I'm definitely on LinkedIn. I try to do a production tip, at least one video per week. So I've been doing that for 3 or 4 years now. So you could look at my social media channels, Living Large Productions, where I'm doing, again, video production tips at least once a week. And those are great sources. They have my telephone number, Living Large Productions, Jill Living Large, or my website, which is livinglargeproductions.com.
Wonderful. Well, Jill, I really appreciate you being on the show. We wish you and your business really the best moving forward.
Thank you so much, Rachel. This has been a great opportunity, and you really have motivated me to really get on podcasts and to reach out more. I really appreciate this opportunity.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnporangecounty.com. That's gnporangecounty.com, or call 714-941-8862.